going with the flow and saying yes is better than saying no, because then you'll just regret it. No matter what, keep going, push yourself further, don't stop, ask questions, go into rooms that you wouldn't expect yourself in, and you never know what can happen. When I'm at the lowest lows, I think about just where I am in the middle
Right.
and how I can get back to the high.
How do you do that?
Music.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 204 Rise podcast, aka the #1 podcast in Winnipeg. At Lakeside Live, here with another DJ, another great artist performing at the event, Clark Copland.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Welcome, brother. I know it's empty studio right now, but thank you for coming on the show, brother.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it. What does it feel like right now in terms
feels
of being
good.
at Lakeside Live? You know, just doing your sound check. You're about to go on in about 3 hours.
Yeah. No, I'm pumped. The sound check ran pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
I've got some new songs that I made down in the States. Went to California, Los Angeles, and made 3 songs. I'm gonna put 2 out tonight.
Yeah.
And see how they go and see how they run with a live crowd. So I'm pumped to get see how the atmosphere is and how they sort of sell in person as opposed to just knowing it's being listened to. So
Oh, that's
I'm
awesome.
stoked, man. It's gonna be good.
So you were just telling me that you were playing an unreleased song
Yes.
that you just mastered, like what, last night or?
Well, I think
on the way?
the mixing was done about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah.
I got one that was mixed 2 days ago. So we're gonna see how they run.
How they run,
and,
yeah.
Get the first take. So
Yeah.
I'm pumped. Yeah.
Yeah. We always ask this question. I always want to dive into why people do their craft, right? So we love creating content. We love, just naturally being curious about other subjects. And so we started a podcast. But what got you into EDM music and what got you into being a DJ?
So yeah, I mean, I started off sort of singer-songwriter, definitely
Yeah.
artist. I'm definitely not consider myself one of the DJs, but definitely one of the more artists and sort of
Yeah.
performers. So I got into it, I guess, 2020 as well, just sort of like you guys.
Yeah.
I released my first song as COVID was just lifting a little bit,
Right.
and basically it led to meeting another producer. We made a full-length album, 14 tracks front to back.
Yeah.
And then I actually got sponsored by Lake of the Woods Club.
Oh, wow.
And went down to LA, lived there for 6 months right in Venice, California.
Dope.
It was awesome. And then met 2 other producers, worked with them,
Yeah.
and just sort of, as time went on, stayed in touch with them, released the songs over about a year. And then went back, I guess, this past 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Made the 3 songs I was talking about that are going to come out hopefully by the end of this year.
Yeah.
And it's just been a journey from there. But I mean, it started with just the amount of passion I have for it.
Exactly. Where did that passion brew? Like, have you always known that you've loved music and that's what you wanted to do with your, like, that's what you had in mind for the rest of your life, or?
No, I mean, deep down, I just had a love for it.
Yeah.
I'd always go home and just sing and play the piano, just solo. Like, it's all I would do. I just like play it and figure it out on my own. I'm self-taught, just play by ear. So I guess throughout the time of going through school, and I used to be an actor, and I used to paint, like acrylic paintings, and I think that this one was just the path that I love the most.
Right.
And it's led me to places that I've never thought I'd be.
Yeah.
And so,
What's a place that you never thought you would be, and now you're here?
Well, I think it's probably Lakeside Live.
Lakeside Live?
It's pretty incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's a great atmosphere. I've actually got a place out here, so it feels like home, and
Yeah.
and to see what the guys are doing for this town, and just the atmosphere that they're setting, it's awesome. I don't think that anyone expected something like this to happen, and I think it's just going to be better and better
Yeah.
as it goes. So
Did you ever think that you would make it, like, in the sense that you would have these opportunities when you first started?
no, not a chance. No.
Yeah.
But I'm so grateful for it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's a blessing that it's happened. So
Yeah. No, it's pretty amazing. Like, we always, getting to do Lakeside Live, getting to do Summer of Sound, like these events, like, we've definitely, it's been a blessing.
yeah,
It's hard to say that, like, you work your ass off, no one sees you mixing the songs late at night at 2 o'clock in the morning, right? In the studio, like with your headphones on, hoodie on. No one sees the amount of work that it gets. And when you finally have the fruits of your labor, it's like, it's amazing. One of the best feelings.
Well, and it's cool. It's just, I think everything sort of leads up, and then when it's finally, you get that sort of handshake of, hey, you're here. Like the
Yeah.
day is happening. So
Did you ever have to like pinch yourself?
yeah, I mean the goosebumps and the hair standing up, I don't really have to pinch it. I just see it. But yeah, sometimes yeah, definitely got to pinch myself a
Do
few
you have like a
times.
routine before you go on stage, or is there like you gotta eat a like I play soccer, right?
Yeah.
So I have to tie my left cleat before I tie my right cleat.
Okay,
That's just
yeah.
like it just has to get me in the zone.
Yeah, well,
Is there anything that you do before you go on stage?
I've got a weird one actually. Last year was the first time I did it. I had a bit of a later night, and I was sort of had to get some nutrition in pretty quick. So I crushed some baby food, the little packets, squeezed it in, and then I have a bunch of water, have a couple drinks,
Yeah.
and then just see how the night goes.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a
What's your
weird one.
go-to baby food? Is it like applesauce?
I had
Applesauce deadly, man.
No. They've got these crazy little packets. It's like I've got like carrot, mango, like kale. And it's nuts. They've got a bunch.
Is that what you request in your green booth? Is like, yo, I don't want anything
Yeah,
else
yeah,
except for baby food, man.
Yeah, pretty much. And apparently pilots do it too. So I'm gonna be flying tonight.
That's fucking awesome, man. That's great. What's the experience that you've gotten, or is there a memorable experience from all your journey that you've been doing since 2020? Is there like a key moment that stands out for you?
Consistent. I mean, now year to year, like this happening one year and then, or last year, now this one again. It's pretty memorable that it's sort of full circle
Yeah.
throughout the year. That I can sort of know what I've done and excited to sort of be here and see how far I've grown, I guess.
100%. Yeah.
But the memories, I mean, going down to the States and just working on the craft down there with some cool people and cool rooms. I guess it's whenever I'm making the music and then doing it, that's the most memorable thing.
100%, man. It's like, that's a big decision too, you know, like just giving up everything in Winnipeg and in Ontario, right?
Yeah.
And like leaving your family, go to chase this one dream that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a hard decision?
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, and I think that things led into the way, and I think that just going with the flow and saying yes
Yeah.
is better than saying no, because then you'll just regret it. So I just like to go with the flow. Everything is a fork in the road, and everything sort of is leading to somewhere. And now we're here in Lakeside Live, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, exactly. It's I like to say that whatever you chase is a roller coaster in the sense that you have extreme highs and extreme lows. Talk to me about the moments of like the extreme lows, when you have to like convince yourself to make music when you don't really feel like doing it,
Yeah.
or
Well,
shit's not going your way and you just have to convince yourself that it'll work out.
yeah, I think that when I'm at the lowest lows, I think about just where I am in the middle
Right.
and how I can get back to the high.
How do you do that?
Music.
Yeah.
Music and surrounding myself with good people. But yeah, just the craft and knowing that the low keeps going. It's not like the low you end and it stops. It just is part of the roller coaster.
It's just part of the roller coaster, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Any advice that you would have to our listeners today, whether they're trying to pursue their dreams, whether they're trying to get into music, whether they're trying to, just chase their passion of something that they believe in?
Yeah.
Any advice you can give to them?
I would say no matter what, keep going. Push yourself further.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't stop. Ask questions. Go into rooms that you wouldn't expect yourself in, and you never know what can happen.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Of course.
Great having
Thank
you
you.
here.